Starware. Our passion is for the future.
Everest was newly formed in Season 3. How did this team come together?
I started from scratch again, I suppose. Kind of my thing after each season to have to start from scratch. I guess it's a fun experience every time to try to sort of grab as good of a team as you can get at that point in time. But I think it was start out with me and Elmo. I guess that's how most teams are formed. It's like two people, and then you sort of start to branch out and see what can you get to complement your team. We got Elmo, which is it's a Rift player from I think a year back or something. I think he started back in pre-season, I think. I might be wrong, but yeah, he's relatively experienced and played in like the whole VRML thing. And then Conrad, who is he's the only player actually playing on the quest, but he's a quest player from start. And then we start out with Wheeladdy, who was also a quest player, but figured the sort of discrepancy, the age difference was a bit too much there, so we decided to switch him out for Steffo, who also had been playing with Elmo. But yeah, so that's another thing that I've noticed, that it's the same thing with my previous team, the Alpha Ducks. It's easy to get, like, if you can get a pair of players that already familiar with each other, especially if they are doing a stack, if they're like front strikers or something, then it's a lot faster to make them sort of work in a team if they already have a good regrab understanding with each other. So we've had this lineup since like right before the first Challenge Cup or something, so like 6 weeks or something.
What preparation did you do as a team and personally for this Challenger Cup?
I think it's the same thing as we did for the last Challenger Cup, which is I try to find matches, like the most recent matches of the teams we're playing, and I try to look at the playstyle, and most notably I look at the rollouts, because I mean we're kind of known for that, and it's kind of how we're always been doing things. It's like we're kind of obsessed with the rollouts and trying to sort of find a weakness in the rollout, or try to choose sort of, I mean, we have our set of rollouts that we do, but sometimes I look at whatever they are doing, and then maybe let's say, okay, let's focus on these rollouts against this team because they are sort of man marking a lot, or they're doing this and that, right? So yeah, I go through the videos I can find, the matches that are most recent, and try to see how they are running their rollouts, and try to sort of do a small write-up for the team, where I say, okay, this is like, if they focus on stacking, for example, then I'm going to go and do a little bit more brawling, and if they're passing more, then I tell my teammates to try to man mark them a little better and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it.
Before the Cup started, who were you most concerned about as an opponent, and did any team or player surprise you?
I would say we were probably most concerned about Clockwork, because they were a new formed team, but we know all the players are good, like they're strong players individually. So, and still in this game, you can basically if you take good players and throw them into a team, then that's going to be a pretty strong team, like right off the bat. That's sort of the team that we were most concerned about, definitely. And I would say also we were a bit worried about Exploited, because they replaced Galti with Sir Dominic, which was in my team last season, and was still, like, to my knowledge, in my opinion, one of the most underrated like players in Europe still, especially like solo stuff, like, yeah, just sort of the ability to come into a situation and come out winning, even though you were in a really sticky spot, like. So yeah, it was definitely like concerned about that for sure. Other than that, I think that the teams we played the other teams quite a lot, so we kind of knew what they were capable of. So yeah.
Your team went undefeated throughout this Challenger Cup. Was there ever a point you thought that your team might lose?
Actually in the very first game, because like coming into the Challenger Cup, I think we expected to win against one team, and we were sort of thinking we would probably also win 2 matches. But then I think winning 3 matches, I think we were like, okay, that's probably the best possible outcome. That's going to be, winning 3 matches. So that's like that would be a win basically, I think, because I also thought that it was going to be very even. So I thought even losing 2 matches would still maybe give us a chance to advance. But yeah, and we still, like, even the first match we had to struggle a little bit. Like, it wasn't easy by any means. So I think right then and there, it's like I was like still like, okay, yeah, this is gonna turn out as I thought. Like, we might win this one, but we probably won't win more than two matches, like max.
Hello and welcome to VRML 1, the last Saturday of the season if you are a ladder team. But these teams are hype. It's me, the voice from the Great White North, Luke. With me is from the UK, Locky11, and on cams is the amazing, as always, consistently awesome Newton Dad. But this matchup is even more awesome than any of us combined, because it's Rise against Baked Potato, fighting to break into the Challenger Cup. Baked Potato currently ranked 14th, Rise ranked 17th. The top 4 teams, so ranked 11, 12, 13, and 14, will get into the Challenger Cup, and everyone else will have to wait until Season 4. This is going to be a good game. Bad Elmo saying this is going to be close. I 100% agree. Keep on putting those voids. Put your points where your money is, or money where your mouth is. That's what I'm trying to say. But, man, I am so hyped. Remember, next weekend, May 8th, we have the Challenger Cup. It's going to be so hype. It's happening all day, all night. It's going to be all day EU, then all night. Well, super late for the EU folk, and just normal night for NA. We'll be right after. We're casting every single game. There'll be 6 teams. They'll all play each other, so we're going to cast 36 times 2, so we're casting, what, 72? Is that right? 72 games all day, so make sure you are there. It's a lot. Everyone will be around. Make sure to come support. And then the following weekend is May 15th, May 16th. We have the finals, and it is going to be a wild ride, so make sure you are there to party, because we are trying to get 1,000 viewers. But man, Lockie, are you excited?
I could not be more pumped, especially for this matchup tonight. These teams, as you said, they are looking to get into the Challenger Cup and get any attempt at getting that Master Tier title and getting into the Master Tier, maybe even getting into the finals, maybe getting into the finalist badge. And, honestly, these teams they're right on the brink of it. As you said, they're really close, and they just need a few extra wins maybe just to push them over that edge and get them into Master Tier. And maybe they're going to be able to take on Everest, who I know is going to be probably in the Challenger Cup. But yeah, I think it's going to be a really interesting game here tonight. Both teams with a lot of passion and a lot of fight in them tonight. And I also know that I think there's a bit of a roster change that's also happened on the side of Baked Potato. I'm not sure who was on the team before, but I know that Berg, I believe I've never seen him play for the side of Baked Potato. I believe he may have been a substitute before, but now he looks like he's on the main roster, maybe going to be playing tonight, maybe going to be scoring some points for the side of Baked Potato tonight against Team Rise.
Yeah, Linderway wasn't able to make it out. He's still on the team, but Berg is the sub. He just came from the team Fried Rice. I'm not sure how long ago, but nevertheless, he may be a bit of a roster switch. Who knows? But we are hopefully going to get these ready up soon, as the teams were pinged. But man, I know I'm excited for the Challenger Cup and for the finals. Locke, you're going to be participating in the finals. What are you looking forward to?
Honestly, on the EU side, it's going to be tough, especially to maybe even take on Team Gravity. Everyone knows from the EU side, it's similar to the NA side of Team Gravity and Team Joker, both being very commanding teams and both being quite far in the lead with quite a strong lead. And taking on Gravity may be an interesting game, but it's going to be difficult. I think what I'm looking for is maybe getting some top 3 spots or maybe some top 5 spots, something a bit higher up to stay on the record for me. But it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be very interesting, especially from the EU side. I know these teams very familiar, so I'm sure the NA Masters also know, because getting to play the same teams over and over and over again, it really just shows you the players and really gets you an understanding of how they play, and it helps when it comes to the finals. You start understanding their playstyle, and it's no longer just a game of which team is a better team. It's about matchups and which team can counter another team's playstyle, and honestly learning to counter and learning to analyze these teams. And maybe I'm going to be able to take on some stronger teams, but I'm certainly nervous for it and certainly looking forward to it.
Man, that's what I love to hear. I also love to hear that ready up sound, but we are just waiting on Baked Potato. They do have more on the line. Maybe they're just going for that mental game, getting that reset, because that's something that we can't really see out here casting, watching alongside you guys. We don't know what they're thinking. I mean, we can see how they play, but that mental game is so important, as we do get both teams readying up for this round 1. Rise in orange, Baked Potato in blue. And Rise is trying to upset Baked Potato, and Baked Potato to crush their Rise dreams to get in the Challenger Cup. Lockie, take it away.
And let's get this show on the road. Let's get this party started, as it will be Rise getting the headbutt, but nearly picked up there. Actually, it's going to be picked up by Berg from the side of Baked Potato, off the head maybe there, off BX2, and it's going to be Berg once again recollecting the disc. Berg showing that he deserves to be on this team, showing he can do some damage as a substitute even, and making a pass now over to the side of your boy Sam. Your boy Sam now giving all the way over to Scubs. Scubs looking for the attack on the bubble, and it's a beautiful shot coming from Albifons. What a beautiful pass from Stubbs, and Albifons just gonna sink that one. And that's a 2-point lead now already for the side of Baked Potato.
Baked Potato are looking hungry for that win, especially coming into this game, getting 2 points on the board. And that's really important to note as well, because that means you need at least a 3 or 2 unanswered goals in order to get back the Joust advantage, if that makes any sense. But Albifons is looking to turn back the other way now, walking back down the field, just in the stack, going for that dribble play maybe, but he's going to get picked up. Actually, set that much farther down. That's not a bounce shot, but it's going to get picked up by his teammate, and they're going to hit the post. No! But there's not over yet, and the second time, it's good. 4 points on the board, Baked Potato.
That was a mix of emotions, a bit of a roller coaster coming from there. Maybe the bounce shot that looked good to me, but it's just going to be a bit wide, and Cubs not managing to put it in on the first attempt, but on the second try, that shot will be sunk, and now a 4-point lead from Baked Potato as this shot is intercepted, and your boy Sam going for another shot. It's just going to go off the backboard, though, and a bit low, but Berg with another shot, and now recollected by Scubs. Scubs now with a shot, and Scubs not going to be hitting the post this time. That one's good.
Man, oh man, Baked Potato looking good 2 minutes in this game. Hey, that being said, don't count Rise out. They're just warming up. It's only 2 minutes in, lots of time. Rise now with the Joust advantage. 3rd time's the charm, as they say. And now it's going to be BX2. Up to Richie, but not finding its mark. Unfortunately, it's going to bounce right back into the hands of Scubs. Scubs looking to turn the other way. He gets the long pass. It's good, and it's going to be Berg, but he's just waiting, going for the cut, but doesn't find its mark. It's going to bounce out of the bubble.
Bit of a caster's curse there. 3rd time does not seem to be the chance, as Albifons looking to add some of his points, and Albifons with another low shot as Albifons once again putting it down low, putting it down, not rising up, but it's rising down as Albifons now gives them an 8-point lead. But as you said, do not count Rise out. There is still 7 minutes and 20 seconds left, and an 8-point lead, while strong, can easily be taken back by the side of Rise as BX2 gets a clear out maybe.
Certainly can be, and it's going to be another turnover, but Albifons immediately gets punished for his effort, set in the face, and it's an open 2. They're on the board. Rise 2-8, 6-point game.
And yeah, I think I timed that pretty well. The comeback it seems to be on its way maybe, as 6 minutes and 50 seconds now. A very quick goal coming from the side of Rise. That was almost instantaneous, clear turnover, and then immediate goal, and now that's only a 6-point lead for the side of Team Baked Potato, as now your boy Sam looking to add to his points, maybe get a stronger lead and put himself with that 8-point lead once again, or maybe even go for the 3-point shot as Berg sends it right back to your boy Sam. As your boy Sam now sending it upfield, sending it all the way over to Scubs, nearly stolen there, but stolen once again with that stun as your boy Sam gets a hand on it once again, keeping it in safe hands.
In safe hands, but it's not safe if you're on the side of Rise. This offense is coming in the bubble looking for the pass, but no, gets stolen by A16, but gets stolen right back by your boy Sam, who's gonna find the back of the net. 10-2, Baked Potato.
And once again, the back and forth with these steals. Stolen there from A16H and then instantly stolen back from your boy Sam, as your boy Sam does what he came to do. He gets that lead to an 8-point lead, as now it is a rollout coming from BX2 here, and BX2 with a pass over to his teammates there, and the Dirty Mustard seems to be having it. Dirty Mustard looking for the pass over to Richie, and Richie now pushing into the bubble. Richie with a beautiful shot coming in, and that's a goal, as that one is now once again only a 6-point lead, and that can really be shortened down very quickly with maybe 2 threes or maybe even 3 twos, as they're just looking to come back here, and they are just back and forth now with the points.
They really are back and forth, and that's what you want to see from these high-level teams. Rise maybe a little bit too far out from Challenger Cup, but they still want to end this season on a W, as we are going to have Baked Potato just take all the time in the world. And they have all the time in the world. They don't have to move whatsoever. They're just waiting, but now the pressure is inching forward. That pass is going across, and they're going to try to set up this offense, but nope. They're just playing time. Smart play here from Baked Potato, doing exactly as they should, only passing at the last moment, and that's as long as they keep on passing at the last moment, not beyond that. But there's a turnover. That's a bad shot, and the stack isn't there to recover, but the stun does come through, but the stun does come through both ways, as now it's going to go into the hands of BX2, who's looking to go the other way.
Maybe being punished for taking a bit more time, but it's going to be recollected from the side of Baked Potato, but once again, recollected by Rich G, and I'm noticing that Rich G and the Dirty Mustard have this stack and have this connection. They always seem to be together, and they always seem to be recollecting. As I say that, though, Rich G on his own there, floating with the disc, is just going to go by the heads of Dirty Mustard and A16H there, as it will be Rich G, maybe recollecting, but just a miss on the disc, as Rich G does get back this one out over to BX2, but BX2 all the way back up to Rich G instantly. Richie now over to the Dirty Mustard, and the Dirty Mustard giving it back to Richie, and Richie with the shot, but Albie Fons saying no to that one and denying it and getting it out of his zone. There we go, Baked Potato now with an attacking opportunity.
Another opportunity, but they're not going to get the stun through. Instead, the clear will from Richie, but that gets stopped on the backline by Abby Fons. Abby Fons looks the other way. Your boy Sam up. Good clean passing. And Berg is going to get it across to Scubs. Scubs diving in. And he's going to get 12-4. Baked Potato taking 8-point lead. 3 minutes left.
And now 3 minutes left, and Baked Potato are running that clock down well. They took their time at the start of that last joust there. They really just ran down the clock, and that's all they need to do now. They can just hold this strong lead for as long as possible, up to the point where they can't come back, and maybe adding more points is your boy Sam with the pass. Now over to Scubs, and Scubs, of course, just going to walk this one in and slowly slam dunk that one. And once again with your boy Sam getting the beautiful intercept off the joust there and adding some more points to his lead. And now this time it is 14-4.
Man, it's not looking good for Rise. There is still technically time for them to come back. That's only a 4-point game, which sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but it's certainly doable. If nothing else, they need to get some points on the board for momentum coming into the second round. But Albie Fons wants none of that. Looking the other way, gets the interception, gets the toss to his teammate. Is that a long three? Oh no, it just barely misses, but the stack is there. Your boy Sam sinks it in, 16-4.
Yeah, and your boy Sam with that stack there, just easy to recollect, gets the disc back and immediately striking once again, and that is 16-4, and it's going to be a very difficult comeback now. Not so easy, as there is only 2 minutes on the clock with a 12-point lead, and that is so devastating to see from Rise, as Rise are the higher ranked team, I believe, but A16H now looking to close this gap, looking to maybe gain some momentum for the next round as the long shot comes through, but that stack from the side of Rise, and the stack's gonna put that one is as Dirty Mustard gets the shot, and that's now only a 10-point lead with 16-6. In this game, I don't think it's over yet, but it is certainly going to be a difficult one for Rise now.
Yeah, Baked Potato is ranked 14th, Rise ranked 17th, so Baked Potato does have more on the line, trying to solidify that spot for the Challenger Cup. But it will be some momentum maybe coming into this second round as Rise does get a turnover once again. That's a long pass. It's good. It's not an open net, though. He's diving towards the cut. No! Not going through, but the goalie was stunned, so he could have went for the shot instead. But instead, that's going to go back into the midfield now and back into the hands of Richie, who's going to look the other way. Minute 10, this game is out of reach. But it's not out of reach to score more goals and get the momentum going. But that's not going to help as the stun, the drive-by, the dusty, whatever you want to call it, is coming through. And that's going to go back into the neutral zone.
And BX2 now with the pass, coming over to Richie here, but it's just going to go a bit wide as Scubs gets the clear now, and that one looks like it's going to be good, going really far out into the enemy zone, and your boy Sam looking to add to his points, maybe with a 3-point shot, but it's just going to be a bit wide, maybe going in eventually, but Scubs, once again, recollecting, adding to his points, and Scubs really always there to recollect for these close shots. He's got 8 points now, which I assume is mostly from these close recollects and just easy 2-pointers that he's managing to sink, and it's only 30 seconds left, but maybe Rise can get some momentum. Maybe they can take the second round, and maybe we'll see a round 3. That's certainly what I want to see, but I guess we'll see.
I will certainly tell, but they're just passing. I don't know if this is intentional just to burn the clock or if they're trying to get that defender out. It looks like the ladder as they're going to get the clear, but the stacks do not find the disc. That's going to clear right back the other way, and instead it might be a conversion for the side of Baked Potato, but no, it won't. 18-6, final score. Baked Potato take a commanding round 1.
Yeah, that was such a strong rounds coming in from Baked Potato. They really got a lot of points coming off, especially from counter QBs there. They really, every single time almost, got the disc back off of Rise's Joust and always managed to sink some points in, and it really just added to their lead so much and gave them such a commanding time, especially with those intercepts from your boy Sam, always intercepting that first pass. And to intercept a first pass like that really does just create some devastation for your team, especially if your boy Sam hits some 3-pointers, but just going a bit wide with the 3-pointers maybe could have been an even stronger lead, maybe even a mercy, but just coming in with a strong lead there, and that is a really good start, and maybe they're going to carry this forward for the round 2 and finish this game up nice and quick, or maybe Rise going to be able to rise up and take the round 2 and make it a bit of an interesting game with the round 3.
Yeah, Baked Potato is looking good. They're looking to get into that Challenger Cup and solidify their spot, and that's certainly what I expected to see from them. But Rise, I expected also more of a fight. You know, I know they only have 4 people on the roster, so every single one of these players has played together for such a long time. And let's see if we can have that conversion and that coordination coming to the second round. Rise, maybe a bit of a mental reset after the break. We are going to find out right here, right now. Rise, Baked Potato, round 2. Baked Potato looking to take this game. 2-0 sweep. Rise looking for the reverse. But it's going to be won by Rise. But once again, it's going to bounce off the Geo and get the conversion. This is exactly what happened after the first round. That's a long boop shot maybe, but instead it's going to get picked up by Scubs, who's going to find the back of the net. 2-0 Baked Potato early on.
And Scubs there once again on the back line, all the way up, trying to recollect that one and get the 2 points in every single time. And he's been very successful with it. But once again, an early 2-pointer for the side of Baked Potato. And now 9 minutes and 30 seconds left. We've only had 30 seconds into this game. So let's not judge this book by a cover. I don't know if that's the right wording, but let's not already have the outcome of this game before it's even started. There's still 9 minutes left, as it looks like the side of Rise trying to run down the clock, trying to consider all their options, maybe picking the best option. As the stack does come through, they will be the first to recollect as BX2 gets a disc. BX2 with a back pass out and 3-point shot, maybe. No, it's just going to be a 2-pointer. But that one was beautiful. A16H with a strong 18 MS shot.
Man, oh man, what a bullet. Rise looking good in this second round. Maybe they are going to rise up, as you said, Lockie, but now Baked Potato has the Joust advantage. A bit of a rare occurrence after this first round, but this game is far from over as your boy Sam's going to walk up the field looking for his options, get pressured. Now over to Scub. Scub, we've seen lots of good things, and that's a cut pass, maybe just a tad ahead. as it is going to bounce out of the bubble and into the hands of the stack of Richie, who is not going to get the clear that they were looking for. Instead, it's going to bounce low, get the stun through. Your boy Sam's going to pick it up, pass forward, but passing to Scubs. Scubs gets immediately stunned for his efforts, though, but it's going to get picked up by Sam, who's going to find the back of the net, another 18 meter, 6 meter out. And it's going to be forward to Baked Potato. Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, your boy Sam surprising the goalie, catching them off guard there as he gets on the Geo there. He gets that anchor shot coming through, and it was a fast one as well, as that one is in giving them once again a 2-point lead. But BX2 looking to once again equalize, passing over to Richie now, and Richie over to A16H as A16H now with maybe a clear attempt here, and it's going to be recollected by Richie. Richie now just walking it up. Richie actually taking his time, backing his way out, waiting for his offense to get set up as a bit of a missed pass comes through there, maybe a bit of miscommunication, but A16H with the disc once again, juking around, but it's going to be stunned by the side of Bake, but stunned once again. BX2 with the pass up to Richie. Richie's going to secure that one, and now equaling the points once again is Team Rise, as we do see a pause now.
Yeah, man. Baked Potato pausing the game. I don't know why, but what I do know is what a close one. Certainly a huge difference between round 1 and round 2. Rise finding those passes, Rise finding those plays, and Rise finding the back of the net. But we do have a few minutes here. I'm not sure why we're pausing, but regardless of the reason, Rise Baked Potato, this is going to be a close one. This might even be OT, or as we always like to say, as we all want to see, a round 3.
Yeah, I mean, a round 3 is always an interesting game. It's always a hype game, that's for certain. That's what I sort of said to these teams before they started. I had a conversation before they got in, and I said to the side of Rise that I want to see a hype game. I want them to put their all into this game, and I want to see something fun coming out of here, as I know that Rise certainly loves seeing the hype moments and certainly loves the hype clips, as Richie, a content creator, is he's got a lot of subscribers and he's doing really well, but it's great to see, and I know that they're looking for some hype clips, and I know they're looking for a hype game here tonight. But yeah, we do have a pause. We will take our time a bit, just relax a little, and wait, as it is still 4-4, because that's quite interesting though. It's definitely much of a stronger round 2. Maybe Team Rise got their work together and managed to bring this back, and they're certainly doing a lot stronger, especially with these stacks that are so strong, especially Richie and the Dirty Mustard, who are such a dangerous duo together.
They certainly are a dangerous duo together, and they maybe were getting that mojo on in the second round. We're going to have your boy Sam disconnect on Baked Potato, so definitely maybe a technical issue there. But regardless of the reason, we have a game on our hands, and I want to see a round 3, as we've said, but this is just a taste of the back and forth action we are going to see during the Challenger Cup. You will not see Rise there. If Baked Potato wins this match, you will see them there, but regardless, this is just a taste. May 8th, all day, all night. Make sure you put in your calendars. Tell everyone, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your pets, your friends. Post it on social media. Open up a stream on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, on your computer, on your Oculus. We want to see you. We want to get those numbers up. And the following weekend is May 15th and May 16th, and that's the finals. You're going to see Lockie playing there as well. And we want to get 1,000 plus concurrent viewers at the same time, and that only will happen because of you. Because while we love casting, we love doing everything, we love taking our time out of our day to enjoy this game we all know and love, Echo Arena, it is 10 times more fun with you guys here. So huge shout out to you guys, but we need your help to break 1,000 viewers. But we are going to get the unpause for 4 tie game, 7 minutes on the clock. Baked Potato with the joust advantage.
Let's get this show on the road once again, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm hyped for this game, and let's get it started as Albifons. Now, with the disc, Albifons taking his time, maybe once again with the same play we saw in the first round, really just running down the clock, really just taking their time. Maybe they know if they have disc possession, they can bring it back and maybe get a last-minute point, but they really do want to run down the clock, as now they are being pressured from the side of that stack there, but a really good play from Albifons there. He takes his time and waits for the stack to come to him and gets the stun off on that stack, as Berg now looking for some points on the board, but it could be a wide pass there, going a bit wide, and now it's maybe going to be recollected by the side of Baked Potato, but Richie getting a hand on it first as Richie looks for a clear, but it's just going to be a bit wide now. A16 maybe with the clear attempt.
With the clear attempt, that's not quite a bounce shot, but it's going to be read by the stack. The stacks, defensive stacks, though, are the ones that pick it up, but they pick it up right to the hands of A16, who's going to look the other way. But now he's taking some time. He's going for the low cross pass, but unfortunately maybe a miscommunication, as BX2 is going to try to get it across the bubble, but Scubs is there at the long clear, and the stack is there to slam it in. 6-4, Baked Potato.
Yeah, and a brilliant read from Scubs there. Scubs knowing the pass that Rise is going to make, jumping out for it and just getting a hand on it and getting that clear. But with the immediate stack, Berg going to sink that one, and now 5 minutes 40 seconds on the clock, and maybe Rise are going to pick up the pace with the joust. Actually, as I say that, it's going to be a bit of a slower joust coming here as BX now takes his time, makes a pass over to A16, and A16 now with a pass out, just going to be a bit wide there, bouncing off the Geo, maybe a clear attempt as no one's on the disc, but A16 getting a hand on the disc eventually, but stolen by Berg, as Berg gonna make a pass now out to Scubs. Scubs now walking his way up with that stack coming onto him as the bit of a wide pass, maybe looking for a pass on that fast chain, is gonna be slapped there by A16, down to Albifons, and Albifons juking his way around, getting in for a slam dunk, and Albifons sneaks his way through the players there, sneaks his way onto the post, and just gonna hit that one, putting them now with a 4-point lead with 5 minutes left for this game.
Man, we talked about the mental game, or at least I have. Those pauses being a mental reset, maybe for Baked Potato, but also a killer of the momentum for Rise, as there's now 2 unanswered goals from Baked Potato, but that's a long clear. That's going right on the back line of Albifons. Also, huge shout out to Berg. He doesn't have any points on the board yet, I do believe. Yeah, he is 2 actually now. But now, Scubs is going to slam it in for 2 more. 10-4, 6-point lead, Baked Potato, 3 unanswered goals. Rise need to come back.
And you said it yourself, this mental reset that maybe Baked Potato got with this pause, as they have come out of the gates this time with so much more power, with so much more strength and aggressiveness that they have, as BX2 trying to run down the clock, take his time maybe, trying to remove some of the aggression, trying to reset, take his time and trying to find out what's going to happen, but a bit of a missed pass going to be picked up by that stack there as Berg makes a pass over to Scubs. Scubs maybe with a shot attempt, just going to be a bit wide there as it goes back into his hands. Headbutted though, as it is lost and maybe recollected now from Rise, and Dirty Mustard now with the disc with a clear, maybe a dribble coming through here, actually.
Actually, it's going to be a turnover. Your boy Sam, long shot, but no, he's not going to bounce where he wants it to. That's going to be a panic clear, though. It will get picked up by his teammate A16, who is going to just take his time, and maybe that's a long shot? No, it's a pass, and it's a good one at that, but he's not going to be able to get the stack as this, or slap in, as it does get slapped in the face instead, and that's going to be another clear, long bounce, clear. That's going to bounce low, though. The stack's going to find that challenging to read, and they do. So it's going to go right back the other way with BX2 has a hand on it.
BX2 with a player on him though, and Albifons creating that pressure as Scubs now looks to get the disc. However, it's in the hands of Albifons. Albifons maybe looking for a bounce shot, just going to be a bit wide as Mustard gets the slap out there. Quick spin slap, but the stacks from Baked Potato coming in with the disc and coming in with a maybe shot attempt there, just going to be a bit low there as A16H going for the clear maybe, but stolen by the side of Baked as Albifons now with the disc. Albifons taking his time looking for a pass maybe up to the top of that Geo, but just going to be a bit wide and stolen there. However, stolen once again is the side of your boy Sam, but just a bit of a wide shot there, clearing it out himself now, and Rise looking to get these stacks formed and get the disc once again, but it will be Baked Potato with the disc.
It is going to go all the way back, and it's going to be Scubs picking it up, going for the pass, but a bit of not quite where he was, but it is eventually going to bounce into the hands of Albifons. We saw so much from him so far this game, and he wants to do more. Up to Berg. Berg trying to put 2 points on the board, gets the ender, and he gets the goal. What a play. 12-4. 8-point lead, Baked Potato.
That is now an 8-point lead, and honestly, Baked Potato with a great all-round play. They had the aggression with the offense. They managed to get the clear out, though Rise did, and immediately recollected, however, by Baked stacks, and they were on the disc all the time there and always creating that pressure. And A16H now getting pressured by your boy Sam. That same pressure I was talking about in this stack now, creating the pressure, getting the disc, as Scubs now looks for the attack, and Scubs with a 2-point shot. Scubs, what a beautiful shot, and that is now 14-4 with a 10-point lead for Baked Potato with only a minute and 30 seconds, and this game may already be in the hands of Baked Potato.
Man, it's technically not over, but, I mean, not looking good for Rise, as they are going to have another opportunity. They're not wasting any time now, but neither is... No, they aren't able to get the recovery. Baked Potato, clean interception, turnover, and turnover once again, long pass. He has options. It's a 3-on-1. The stacks are coming through now. Now it's a 2-on-1, and it doesn't matter. He's going to get the slap off, and your boy Sam's going to finish the job. This game is over. Baked Potato take it in 2 cleanly, running away with it here in the second round in both round 1 and round 2.
12-point lead for Baked Potato. Maybe Rise can get some more points on the board. Maybe Rise can get a bit of a comeback and maybe just add some points, help that MMR, and maybe stop Baked Potato from being able to get into the Challenger Cup. But Baked Potato looking to raise their MMR, trying to get even more points on the board. So let's see if they can get any more points on the board, as it will be Scubs maybe getting the slap there as your boy Sam recollects the disc. Your boy Sam maybe going for a shot attempt here. Actually, it's just going to be a bit wide, a bit high there, but nearly recollected by Scubs. Scubs trailing the disc, as it will be in the hands of A16H, and A16H going to make this clear out. Maybe the boop shot attempt just going to bounce off the Geo there, as it will be the player Albifon's getting the disc, and that is, of course, game and round 2. Baked Potato winning this round by 12 points, and what a game it was, and a strong start from Rise, but taken back is Baked Potato with the win there.
Yeah, Dimwee saying in chat as well, Baked Potato likely locked their Challenger Cup with this victory, and I think I agree with that as well. Baked Potato looking good, and we very well might see them in the Challenger Cup. I don't think anyone can lock in. Potentially, I don't think so. I think that's it. Let's blow up the standings here before we look at some stats for the EU race, as we do have many teams looking to get there. It's going to just be a second because I am delayed. I'm looking at the same time you guys see it, except my voice is delayed too. But it was going to be Ronin's, Nanites Esports, Nantes Esports, Ribbit, and Baked Potato looking like, yeah, that is clean, especially with this win. They are sitting pretty. Gyro, unfortunately, even if they did win this match today, I think it was at the same time just now, are not going to have an opportunity with Baked Potato taking it. So we're going to see Baked Potato, Ribbit, Nantes Esports, Ronins climbing up into that Challenger Cup next weekend. Oh, top 5. So Gyro, if they did win, might get there. Okay, cool. That's exciting. But you're going to see all these teams next week. May 8th, Challenger Cup, all day, all night, starting with the ever so awesome EU and then ending it off with NA, as there is no Challenger Cup for OCE quite yet. There's not enough teams, but the following week is finals, and all 3 divisions will be there. So make sure you put that in your calendar. Tell your friends, tell your families, tell your pets. We want to see you there. We want to try to break 1,000 concurrent viewers at the same time on all the channels. But no, are all going to be on Channel 1 for the second day of finals, May 16th. So you don't have to try to juggle anything. We want to make it as simple as possible for you to hype and enjoy this game we all know and love, Echo Arena. But man, what a game, Lockie. I mean, what would you say to Rise just in final thoughts coming into the next Season 4?
Rise, you have done so well, not just in this match, forget this match, because Rise started off as such a low team, and I don't mean it in a bad way, as Rise have certainly done what their name says. They have Rise, they have gone all the way up, and I know that Richie is so happy to be in the Diamond Division. They started all the way down the Bronze Division, and I know that Richie not even playing for that long, and none of the players from the side of Rise, they're not really experienced players, but the chemistry that this team have, and it shows with Richie and his stack with the Dirty Mustard. But it's the fact that they've managed to come so far as a team and managed to push up so much into the higher level, and I'm sure they are really happy. And I know that Rich G wasn't looking too much to getting into the Master Division. He was just looking to up his team and get its name out there and prepare themselves for Season 4. And Rise, you have certainly done that. You have got me in your mind because you've done so well in this game today, and you've done so well to, well, rise on up.
For sure. And that's it for you right here on Channel 1 for now. Rise Baked Potato, again, just a taste of what we're going to see from Baked Potato coming into next week. Make sure you are there. And huge shout out to all the dogs in chat. I expect to see lots of barks next week. But anyway, we are not going too far away. We're going to be back in an hour on Channel 2. We are going to have 42-0 against Claw. And then at an hour later at 9:30 British time, we are going to do Steel Wolves against Apollyon on Channel 2 as well. But that's all we got for you right here, right now. Thanks for joining us, as it certainly isn't as much fun without you. Thanks for taking the time out of your day, out of your week, and out of your life to play and enjoy this game we all know and love, Echo Arena. We'll see you next time.
And we're underway.
Season 3 of VR Master League Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.